This is the Washington Podcast, episode number 11, and it's take one. What take? Let's get on with it. Ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, moms and dads, it's time once again for the Evening Washington Podcast, featuring the Quizmaster, Pod News, what's happening in the Delaware Valley, and street names of Philadelphia. Choose your street and so much more, and audience participation. And now, ladies and gentlemen, here is your host from the DJ Wash Studios, Mr. David Washington. Welcome, everybody, to the Washington Podcast, episode number 11, and we are doing fine in Philadelphia. Hello, Deborah. Hello, Mitchell. Hello, folks, and yes, it is National Ice Cream Day. Boy, man, I feel like getting an ice cream right now. I just downloaded the Mr. Softee app on my phone, so it'll come around with that nice little theme song. And let me see if I can play it for you. A dear friend of mine, Jackie, she's a good, very good friend of mine, told me that, let me see if I can see here on my notes here on my phone. She knows somebody who created the theme song of the Mr. Softee thing. Here it is. Les Was. That's W-A-A-S. That's the man who wrote the Mr. Softee jingle. And without further ado, I'm going to play it for you. So pay close attention to this iconic Mr. Softee ice cream jingle. Makes you want to go out and get some ice cream, right, folks? Oh, yeah. I'm digging this. Yes, indeed. Bobby B is in the house. We're just talking about Ice Cream Day and something else, so you better pay close attention to this. Aw, isn't that lovely? You can hear it again and again and again. But only on the Washington Podcast. We always do it only once. Now, ladies and gentlemen, here's something special. It's National Pennsylvania Day. Yeah! Today, July 20th, is National Pennsylvania Day. It's a day to celebrate the history and culture and contributions of the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. Kids, it's more than a state. It's a wonderful thing. Okay. Recognizes the second state to join the Union. Once the home of the temporary nation's capital of the United States. And what is it? Uh-oh, a surprise quizmaster. Oh, yes, I'm over the moon about it. Thank you very much, Bobby B. Yes, it is. Astronauts on the moon. That's one small step for man, and one giant leap to mankind. And I want you to give me the answer straight to this quiz. What Pennsylvania city was the temporary nation's capital? Is it A, Pittsburgh, B, Harrisburg, or C, Philadelphia? Yep, that's our first quizmaster of the day, because I just put it like right on my head, since it's National Pennsylvania Day, National Ice Cream Day, and National Moon Day. But unfortunately, we won't have a full moon because the moon is partially eclipsed a bit of a half moon. So, time to test your knowledge. C, Philadelphia. Deborah from Florida, you are correct. It is. And Mitchell says C. Yes, C it is. Philadelphia is the right answer. The temporary nation's capital from 1790 all the way to 1800 where they moved the whole kit and caboodle. Oh my gosh, I forgot. It's National Lollipop Day. We represent the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, the Lollipop Guild, and down by the Lollipop Guild. Thank you very much. I'll be here all night, literally. We like to welcome you to Munchkin Land. So that's it, the Quizmaster. There's another coming up soon. Bobby B, Deborah, everyone having a good time tonight. Hopefully, Fandemic crew and the rest of the gang will come on down. And here's Bill. Welcome aboard, Bill. Happy Pennsylvania Day. And lollipops, sunshine, and lollipops, and other fun stuff, and Big Blue Mug. Refreshing. Water. Try it. You'll like it. Now, let me see here. In this one. Oh, the Candyman can. You want me to sing the Candyman in style of Sammy Davis Jr.? Let me know in the comments down below before we get started. 6 minutes into the podcast. We always love this kind of stuff. Yes, sirree, Bob. The Washington Podcast, the only show about that. Oh, yeah, I forgot. Now it's time for pod news, so gather around. And, right on watching Indiana Jones and the Temple of Doom. They're having dinner, but not my kind of dinner, mind you. Okay, everything's still going on strong with the Chestnut Hill East line not operating until September 2nd. The Trolley Blitz is going on until August the 11th. All trolleys are in a major halt. Yes, indeed. That's right. A prequel to the Raiders of the Lost Ark, which I watched earlier on Tubi. I'm not promoting Tubi. I wish they paid me. And in other news, Stephen Colbert's Late Show. Oh, yeah? Oh, really? The new Superman in the Philadelphia area? Well, we need that guy. We need that guy, definitely. Yes, indeed. Then thank you, Bobby B, for that wonderful information. And yes, thanks, Mitchell, and thanks, everybody. And let me see, where was I? Oh, yes. Stephen Colbert will be hosting his last television show on CBS called The Late Show. Yep, and Heidi-ho, know me in the house. Yes, thank you, brother. Yep, and let me see here. Oh, yes. Stephen Colbert will be doing his final show, his 11:30 talk show on CBS. He'll be canceled May of 2026, a couple of months before the country's 250th birthday. Let me see. Now they're about to try on for dessert. I don't like this dessert. Has anybody of you ever tried chilled monkey brains before? Not me. And I tell you. Alrighty. So thanks very much. So I was thinking about maybe hosting a talk show, but remember, I'm an unknown in the city of Philadelphia, except for this YouTube channel, which I'm doing, and it's really fun. Yeah. Okay, and Gnomestead's in the house with Bobby B and Mitchell and all the fun, and Bill's here too. We're going to have a good time tonight. So that's Pod News, talking about Stephen Colbert's last late show. The Trolley Blitz is going on, and next year there won't be a Trolley Blitz. Center City tunnels will be open for service all next year. So no Trolley Blitz, no one's going to close anything, but it's still closed continually until next month, the 11th. So that's what we're talking about here. Okay, let me see here. What's happening now? Well, everybody is waiting for more people, I want to let you know ice cream is really good. So I want you to test your... No, not testing. No, what is your favorite ice cream? Here's my ice cream. And, oh, thank you, creme brulee. Olé, creme brulee. I'll tell you what my favorite is. My favorite kind of ice cream, while you conjure up about your favorite kind of ice cream, because I love to hear about you, about the guests watching this show tonight. Hey, thank you very much. Welcome aboard. We got a brand new subscriber. We're just now 10 away from 800. Welcome aboard. Welcome aboard, my friend. You are here for the Washington Podcast. Deborah says, mint chocolate chip. You should have your... Oh, yes, indeed. And next, Mitchell says he loves vanilla ice cream. And, vanilla is very nice. I got to tell you that. But while you're conjuring up about ice cream, here's my favorite, and I'm going to serenade you with my little thing. So dig this. Here is my favorite ice cream. Cherry Garcia is a popular ice cream flavor created by Ben & Jerry's, featuring a cherry-flavored ice cream base with chunks of real cherry and fudge flakes. It was the first ice cream flavor named after a rock legend, Jerry Garcia of the Grateful Dead. The flavor is known for its combination of fruity and chocolatey notes and is a fan favorite. Yes, indeed. And for that ice cream, I'll put that on a gift certificate, not on an account. Thank you very much, Merv Griffin, folks. And guess what? Fandemic Crew is here with us. Yep, we're celebrating all the days today. We're talking about Stephen Colbert's last late show. We're talking about the trolley blitz that's going on. Chestnut Hill East is still under construction. Ice Cream Day, and my favorite, National Pennsylvania Day. I just love that thing, the little 20th Century Fox thing, television. That's really fun. Back to me. Thank you. Our graphics is having a fun time today. Let me see here. Yep, the finale of Jeopardy. I wish the Super Jeopardy would be on because I love the classic Super Jeopardy. You can find it on YouTube somewhere. Okay, folks. Let's say we talk about the Quizmaster. Yeah, yes, indeed. It is very sad. Before we begin, yes, the Philadelphia Phillies lost the game. We're still first place in the the NL division. Bad outing for Ranger Suarez and everybody. Come on, man. That was an embarrassing game. Oh, and thank you, Deborah. Yeah, the graphics are very nice. That is very nice. Yep, so 8-2, very embarrassing. I hope we do better versus these the guys from the Green Machine or something. The Green Monster. The Monster, you see here. Fenway, Boston. Red Sox, that's right. The Boston Red Sox are visiting Philadelphia tomorrow for a 3-game series. The first pitch tonight is 6:45. Right after the Star Spangled Banner. Asking for everybody, will David Washington be there? Nope. Got to make the supreme sacrifice. He's got to work. Oh boy, look at that. It's time for another round of the Quizmaster. Thanks, Mitchell, for that lovely situation. Big is here. Patrick is here. Patrick is joining us. You're just in time, Patrick, for the Quizmaster. You might watch that? Well, sure, why not? Hey, here's hold on for a minute. Here's like one thing. If somebody watches Big, will someone turn off the Washington Podcast? I'm kind of concerned about that. That's a great film. Tom Hanks and things. Oh yeah, he went to the game last Friday. Had a good time. Well, congratulations. Yep, Friday we lost the game. Saturday we won a game, but. Today we lost, so just one game. Jaws, 50th anniversary. Yeah, we're going to need a bigger boat. And we're going to need a bigger quiz. So stand by. The category is Philadelphia history, whether it's from broadcasting or historical facts and things. And we're going to get started with this. Oh, and before we begin, we're going to read it. Oh, wait. Hold it. Wait a minute. Whoops. Uh-oh. Hold on for a minute. We'll be right back in a flash. We're going to fix it for a bit. Excuse me. Hold on for a minute. We're going to fix the Quizmaster, so hang on tight for a second. And let me see. Yeah, I don't know what's going on here. I feel pretty jolly good today. Okay, let me see here. Save as. Okay, Quizmaster playing field. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, now we're good. Now we're good. Here we go. Now, he was the anchor of Channel 10 until 1973 and went on to narrate NFL films, The Voice of God in Sports. And here are the answer choices. A, Jim Gardner, B, Jeff Kay, or C, John Facenda. You have 31 seconds. What's up, Jay Hanford? Welcome. Wanted to meet the Philly captain. Okay, hold on for a minute. Hold on. A little patience. We can get to the end of the song. Yeah. Okay, everybody said C, and here is the answer. Remember, you got to build up some suspense here, my friend. This is a good quiz show. And look at that. Everybody wins with John Facenda, the voice of God in sports, and the original Channel 10 news anchor. Hello, welcome. I shall venture a Jeopardy guess. Who was John Facenda? Well, any way you answer it, yes, you are definitely correct. John Facenda, the voice of God in sports until his death in the mid-'80s, and then later on, Jefferson Kay, Jeff Kay that is, he became the voice of NFL films. Not only that, he also narrates for Action News back in the early 70s thereon, and he's a very good announcer. We all will miss those guys. Yes, indeed. This is pretty fun. So, yep, later on, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to get things going with my favorite part, and we also know the Fandemic crew love this thing. Wait a minute, hold it. We already done that. There we go, that's the one. Street names of Philadelphia. Welcome to Jersey, everybody. New Jersey, and everybody here. Having a good time playing the Quizmaster. Yep. The folks here are now 2 for 2 on the Quizmaster. Surprise quiz earlier, and this quiz right there. Yep. And it's National Fortune Cookie Day too. I think I better order Chinese later on today. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, here is my book, Street Names of Philadelphia by Robert Ayalada. Now it's time for you, my friends, to give me your favorite street, and I'll read it for you. But here is one disclaimer, though. Let me see here. Here is one disclaimer. If I don't see a street in this book which you've ordered on, like your request, then you can try another name. Okay, so here we go. Oh, that's nice, Patrick. That's great. Have I heard of Arch Street? Does Michael Jackson do the moonwalk? Yes, sir. And Mitchell has requested Arch Street. Now, ladies and gentlemen, pay close attention to this Can you get me that? Oh, Aramingo, look up Walnut Street. Oh, sure thing, no problem. We got some good stuff. Okay, for the first one we're going to do. Oh, yeah, right on. Yes, here we go. Let me see. We're going to start off things with Arch Street, and in a few minutes from now, we're going to have a station break. Is it City Avenue or City Line? Let me see. City Line Avenue. Well, unfortunately, my dear friend, let me see. Callowhill, Camac, Cambria, Carpenter Lane, Cantrell, Castor Oil, no. A, B, C, D, I, H. Oh, I'm sorry, Nomi. I couldn't find City Line Avenue on this book, but I'll give it to you off the cuff. It is a roadway, U.S. Route 1, beginning from the Schuylkill Expressway, exit 339. It goes through the line between, between Philadelphia County and Montgomery County. Yep, and yes, indeed. Good question. I have not yet, but I'll let you know after the podcast is finished. So we're going to get started off with Arch Street, and anyone else would like to request the street, let me know in the comments down below. Arch. Aramingo, we got that. So we'll do Aramingo. Here we go. Okay, Memphis Street or Water Street for Junior. Okay, let me see if I can find Memphis. That'll be the second one, or Water. Let me see here. Oh, thank you very much. City Line Avenue is considered the main line. Oh, right on. Thank you. Thanks for the information. Okay, W-O-O-D-E-R, Water. Here we go, Water Street. I got you, Patrick. I found Water Street. Now all I got to do is find Memphis. Hey, how you doing? I'm Elvis Presley. You'd like to find Memphis? Here I am. Thank you very much. Letter M for Memphis. Yeah, man. Yeah. Okay, let me see here. McMahon, Marco, Mead, Memphis. Is it there? Nope. I'm sorry. I didn't find Memphis, but don't worry. We'll do Water Street for sure, definitely, because it's right in that book. All right, here we go with Arch Street. Originally designated as Holmes Street in honor of Penn's Surveyor General Thomas Holme, that spells Holme. Arch was renamed by Penn after the numerous mulberry trees which dotted the area as Mulberry Street. I hope I'll find Clearview later on. I hope it's there. The last of the trees were removed in 1917. The earliest survey of the lots on land on Mulberry was made in 1683 from 3rd Street to 4th on the north side. The last of the provincial surveys took place in 1740. Ooh, hey, thanks very much. Here, before we continue on, Bobby told this. Later this November, PTC Wise Before SEPTA will begin the 70th anniversary when the subway surface trolleys went totally underground back in 1955. Hey, Deborah, hey, Al, you hear that? Subway Surface will be celebrating their 70th anniversary. Isn't that lovely? Hey, that's pretty good. Thank you very much, Bob. That's wonderful. Here we go now. The earliest survey of the lots of land on Mulberry were made in 1683 from 3rd Street to 4th on the north side. The last of the provincial surveys took place in 1740, on the north side between 7th and 8th. In April 1690, Benjamin Chambers, Thomas Peart, and Francis Rawle presented a petition for the provincial council, quote, that a bridge may be built over and a wharf made against Mulberry Street, close quotes. In order to, oh yes, very lovely. Let me see, yes. In order to open Mulberry to the Delaware River, it was necessary to cut through a hill or knoll in the vicinity of Front Street. Yeah. Congratulations to the White Sox. Yes. Let me see. This one end on the street higher than the other. The arch or bridge was needed to carry Front Street over. Built before the end of 1690, the arch was 66 feet long and was considered a great engineering feat. The people of Philadelphia referred to it as the Great Arch. Well said, Patrick. Oh, gosh. God love you, brother. The Great Arch and the street, the Arch Street. The arch was torn down in 1721, but the name continued in common use for more than a century. In 1853, the name... Oh, yes, thank you. Right on. The name was officially changed to Arch Street. By affidavit rather than deed, Arch Street from the Delaware to the Schuylkill was incorporated a legally open street in 1883. And now, on to Water Street. We only got about 3 minutes before the station breaks, so here we go. Water Street. In 1755, Thomas Pownall wrote that the original idea was that the Front Street on the Delaware would have no houses immediately on the bank, but rather serve as a papret. Quote, after the first settlers had bought these lots on Front Street, he wrote, it was found more convenient than for the merchants to trade and trades to build their warehouses. Even the dwelling houses on the beach below, which they wharfed over, and several took long leases, since the land was not to be sold, and this became a street of the dwelling houses, etc., of all the principal merchants and rich men of business, and was called Water Street, close quotes. City records acknowledge that this street existed. In 1883, affidavits were sworn to which indicated Water Street had existed for, quote, at least 21 years, close quotes. The original name given to the street by the early settlers was, quote, the street under the bank, close quotes. Later, when it was laid out in 1705, it was named King Street from Porter the Christian. The street was known as Ostago until, Bears, yeah. Oh, yes, hey, thanks, Patrick, that's good. That's when the Philadelphia Phillies were established in 1883. Right on, Patrick. Yep, until Yeah, let me see here. From Porter to Christian, the street was known as Ostego until 1895. A small portion of Ostego, from Snyder to Morris, was known as Church until 1858, until their addition brought Wooder to its full length in 1895. Oh, that's my phone buzzing. Sorry, kids. The section from Bainbridge to South was Penn. The section from Cumberland to Gurney was Fox. Clearfield to Lippincott was Emma. Westmoreland to Venango was Fox. And Fishers Avenue to Clarkson was Wentz. Wentz. Nice. Okay, kids, we're going to get on going with the station break. Stay tuned, but first, here is our announcer. Hi, everybody. This is Rod Roddy. Would you like to subscribe to KDJW5? Well, come on down. We got plenty of room. So subscribe to the channel and hit the bell icon for further new content. Also, if you'd like to make a small donation to help this program and programs go on the air for TV5, how about subscribing onto Venmo? Venmo at DJWash5. We'll be right back with the Washington Podcast after this. And Happy National Pennsylvania Day! Boys and girls, ladies and gentlemen, moms and dads, the continuing second half of the Washington Podcast. And special thanks to Rod Roddy for joining us today. And now, ladies and gentlemen, back in the saddle with DJ's Black Beauty and the Big Blue Mug is David Washington. Thank you very much, Rod Roddy, and thank you, Bob Hilton. Welcome back to the Washington Podcast right here on KDJW. And we're just about, I think we may be like 10 subscribers away from the big 800. Let me just check out my studio, shall we? Let me see here. Nope, we're still at 11. Yep, we're at 11. Yep, hopefully we'll be up there soon. So thank you very much for subscribing, and thank you for your donations. Yes, indeed. And, yep, David, come on down. That's right. Yes, we're having a good time right here on the Washington Podcast. And let me see if we can do some more street names of Philadelphia here. Okay, so we did Water Street, and we did the other streets here. I'm just going to go back to some of the, now entering the studio are today's contestants. Well, let me see here. That's Jeopardy, actually. Yeah, we gotta love Jeopardy. 41st season of Jeopardy coming to a close. Another new one begin. Okay, let me see here. Let me see here. Yeah, clean sweep, nice. Well, as long as those other teams, good. Thank you very much for that. Really appreciate it. Okay, let me see here. Clearfield Street, yeah. Let's see, we talk about Clearview. And look at that! Ladies and gentlemen, I want to give a personal shout out to a very, very good friend of mine, Ethan. Ethan is the man behind Blue Eye Media. And he's the one to tell me about this incredible software which I'm using tonight. for the past, I forgot how many podcasts we've done, like about, I think we did the first one with the camera only thing. And I think we did like at least 10 podcasts on this operation system. So, Ethan, thank you very much for tuning in. You're wonderful. Now, ladies and gentlemen, while you're having your requests in for the Washington Podcast Street Names of Philadelphia segment, which I know the Fandemic crew love this, we're going to get started with Clearfield. Let me see if Clearfield is here. Okay, let me see. B, Brill, Boozy. Oh, yeah, let me see. Clear, Calla Hill. Oh yes, those Super Bowl rings are beautiful. That's lovely. I gotta tell you. Okay, Clear, CL, oh, the Clear Christian Church, Chew Church, Cobbs Creek, Cleveland, Clyden, Clearfield. There we go. Alrighty, Mitchell, you got it. It's Clearfield Street. So here we go. Street sign, please. Thank you. Chestnut Street. I think we already did Chestnut Street earlier from our last podcast. But we'll do it again. Clearfield Street was named. Thank you very much. Clearfield Street was named for the Pennsylvania County. Happy Pennsylvania Day, everybody. Formed in 1804. According to the Reverend John Etwine's journal, the county was named for Clearfield Creek, where the buffaloes formerly cleared large tracts of undergrowth, so as to give them the appearance of cleared fields. Hence, the Indians called the creek Clearfield. Clearfield Street began its existence in 1867 from 2nd Street to Rose Hill and was complete by the turn of the 20th century. That, ladies and gentlemen, is Clearfield Street. And yes, we're going to, before we continue on with the podcast, Brian Brahman, he led the Philadelphia Eagles to victory in 2018. He passed away. He was born the same year like me. So, ladies and gentlemen, we're going to give us at least 38 seconds of silence today. So, we're going to go black for 38 seconds and the microphone off. So, we'll be right back. Yes, indeed. What a man, what a legend. He passed away at age 38. He's my age, too. Can you believe that? So, my condolences to the family out there. I don't know. He'll be missed, yes, missed for all eternity. He was a great football player. Died of a rare disease. I can't believe it. Yes, indeed. We only have about 20 more minutes before the podcast is over, so hope we move along with Street Names of Philadelphia and what kind of streets you like. We already went through Clearfield. I think I'll probably do a street, Civic Center Boulevard. That's found right here at the University of Pennsylvania area. Oh, when is my birthday? My birthday, my 39th birthday, will be on June 2nd. Yeah. If June 2nd falls on a Sunday, we'll definitely have a special Washington Podcast birthday edition. But sadly, I don't think so because, let me see. Well, because it'll be falling on a Tuesday. And last year it fell on a Sunday. And that was before we resurrected the podcast. So it'll be Tuesday, June 2nd, Roosevelt Boulevard. Oh, yes. And before we continue, we got an announcement. On Saturday, the 26th, the Philly Captain and Busters. Oh, yes, of course. I love to go. Yes, I'll be there. Most definitely. You bet. Here we go. The Philly Captain with Buster at Q102 and the crew will be at Ashley's Furniture in Conshohocken, Pennsylvania. Special guest is Randy Quaid, Cousin Eddie from the Vacation movies. So mark down your calendars this Saturday the 26th. Unfortunately, I won't be there because I have a lot of stuff to go on. A church picnic and fun stuff like that. So do a little picnicking over there and have a good time. So without further ado, I'll read to you about Civic Center Boulevard, and I believe Chestnut will be the next. I think we already read Chestnut before. Is there any other street you haven't heard yet? Let me know in the comments down below. Yeah, don't know any know that either. Yep, and Mitchell is talking about what movies are coming out, but remember, kids, I don't go to the movies because of two reasons. Number one, very expensive, and number two, well, I don't have any time. Yes, indeed. Mickey Ward. Yeah, Mickey Ward. Okay, here we go. Lee Street. Yeah, if I find Lee, Deborah, I'll make sure but I'll just find Lee Street before we go on with talking about Civic Center Boulevard. Lee. Letter L. Oh, Stadium's history. Good idea. And Deborah, you're just in time. You're in luck. Oh, Lee Street. See famous people. That means I must have to read everybody about the Lee family. Oh, Virginia, here a Lee, there a Lee, and everywhere a Lee, a Lee. Yep, I love that movie. Civic Center Boulevard. I think we'll probably talk about Stadium's history on our next episode. I think I'll probably conjure up some history about that. Yes, you bet, Patrick. I'll make sure I'll do that for you. Here we go. Civic Center I'm sorry. Let me see. Street sign, please. Thank you. Yes, I know, Patrick. I know. But still, we're going. Robert Goulet, of course I do. He's a great singer. Okay, here we go. Civic Center Boulevard. With extensive development to meet the increasing growth of convention businesses, the city of Philadelphia modernized and improved its old convention hall into an attractive, full-service civic center. To set off the new and renewed structures, the name of the approach was also changed. Convention Avenue from 34th Street and Curie Avenue to South Street, and Curie Avenue to from University Avenue to the intersection of 34th Street and Convention became Civic Center Boulevard in 1966. The old Curie Avenue, formerly called Vintage, was dedicated on January 22nd, 1940, with a ribbon cutting by Eve Curie, daughter of the famous Marie Curie. Yeah. Now let me see if I couldn't find anything about the Lees, because you see, are famous people, and Deborah wants to hear about Lee Street and how it's become to be, but it says famous people, and I'm kind of teed off about that. But don't worry, I'll be fine. I'll be cool. No one is here. First names, Flat Rock Road. Man, I'm kind of flat already. Okay, fame. Fame, 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 fame. Fame, fame. Okay, here we go. Alrighty, Deborah, here it is for you. Lee Street. The Lee family of Virginia, whose members included Charles, Revolutionary War General Francis Lightfoot, signer of the Declaration of Independence, Henry Light Horse Harry, Revolutionary War officer, Richard Henry Lee, signer of the Declaration of Independence, and Robert Edward, commanding general of the Confederate forces during the Civil War. Yep. Well, Deborah, I hope you enjoyed that one. We don't know how long or how length it was, but we have talked about the famous Lees of Virginia. And Virginia is where I'm passing through when I'm going to North Carolina in exactly 159 days from now. Let me see if I give my count here. The account of how many days it is. Here we go. 159 days, 11 hours, 43 minutes, and 43 seconds. That is the time allotted, which I'll be here in Philadelphia until I go to North Carolina. Thank you. And, oh yes, and anytime, Deborah, I'm happy you find it very interesting because I like interesting stuff. Don't you like interesting stuff? It's pretty fun. Okay, well, shout out to Mom and Dad out there. Yes, ladies and gentlemen, make sure you smash that like button because, here's like a question. If anybody watching the podcast, how many likes we have so far? We want to make a huge thing about it. Liking, putting the thumbs up, my friends, I tell you. Oh, yeah. Waters of Paradise. 800 subs, DJ Wash, you got. Oh, I really appreciate you, Patrick. I really do. You're the best. You're the best friend. Yeah. 7 likes so far. That's good. Keep on going, everybody. Share the program. We love y'all to come on down to the show. And let me see the old studio. Yep, we're still 11 away from the big 800, so we got that. I know that Captain is doing something, so Captain, if you're watching the show, I salute you. Hope you're having a great time. Oh, shucks. I tell you, you're wonderful. Yes, indeed. So, we only have about 12 minutes before we sign off, and we're going to sign off another kind of way, like we're using the same theme song for the first part of the show, and we'll use it for the end. Yeah. Okay, let me see. We already did. How about Lehigh Avenue? Who wants to hear about Lehigh Avenue? Please raise your hand. Remember, I'm not a school teacher. I'm your one and only DJ Washman. Ooh, The Color Purple. I like that. Danny Glover, Whoopi Goldberg, Oprah Winfrey. Yep, that's a good movie. I think Steven Spielberg directed that film. Yes, I think he did. If not, well, don't quote me, okay? Yes. Hey, all right, right on, Patrick. Yeah, you bet, brother. All right, now, yeah, let's do it. Lehigh Avenue on Choose Your Street. Street names in Philadelphia. Yeah, baby. Hey, look at that! Mom and Dad are in the house. Hello! Welcome, welcome, welcome. And unfortunately, you're coming in to the last 11 minutes of the podcast, but it's very thrilling. Let's hear the story of Lehigh Avenue. You know what? I like that Wheel of Fortune shopping music. I'm gonna do it with this. Here we go. Yeah. Lehigh Avenue. First dedicated to the city in 1850 from Belgrade to Coral Street. Lehigh Avenue was named for the Pennsylvania County. Oh, it's quite all right. We love you. Right, Chuck? Yeah, we love you. Chuck Strongbacks. Give him a big hand, everybody. The Commissioners of Kensington opened the next section from 6th Street to Germantown Avenue in 1854. By the end of the 19th century, Lehigh had reached its full length from Richmond Street to Ridge Avenue. Lehigh County was organized in 1812. It took its name from the Lehigh River, which separates Lehigh from Northampton. The Delaware Indians called the river, I hope I get this right, I'll just say this, where there are forks. There we go. German settlers shortened the name from Lecha, and the English pronounce it Lehigh. Oh yeah. Deborah. Oh, that's Mr. and Mrs. McCann, Pat and Linda watching the Washington podcast. I wish my mom and dad were here tonight watching it. Where are you? Yeah. So I hope you like that little Wheel of Fortune shopping music. It takes you back to when you're going to shop after a round is over. Like for $300, I like the. Oh, I'm sorry. Let me see here. Here we go. Yeah. Here we go. For $300, I want to take the ceramic puppy. Okay, you got $89. Want to put it on gift certificate or on account? I'm going to put it on gift certificate. Okay, here's Jack Clark. What is your opinion on, well, let me see here. Allentown and Reading, yep, everybody's in the state of Pennsylvania. I mean, the Commonwealth of Pennsylvania. There's a difference. Gotta get Adam the Woo to check out your podcast. Oh my gosh. That'll be nice. Yep. Good idea. Okay, Shaggy, you and Scooby go out there and sniff out the bad guys. No. Wouldn't you do it for a Scooby snack? 2? Okay, 2. Scooby-Doo! Yes, indeed. Oh, yes, and also in Anaheim, California, Disney is celebrating its 70th anniversary. Disneyland. It's a small world after all. Yes, sir. All right. Yep, watching Witness. Oh, I already watched it. Great movie, by the way. I'm not going to spoil it, but I'll give it to one thing. Danny Glover played the bad guy. Mm-hmm. Thank you, Patrick. Thank you, friends. Hope you enjoyed that little Scooby-Doo thing. Now, oh yeah, very good. Now for Mom and Dad McCann. We only got about at least 6.5, that's right, 6.5 minutes of podcast left. Do you have a street for me to read as we choose your street? That's wonderful, Bobby. Yeah, that's great. Thanks very much for the information, my friend. I tell you that. Yep, we only got about, let me see. Now we got 6 minutes before the podcast is done. My God, my golly wally whiz. It's been so much fun to do this show. Okay, David, doing your best. Kensington Avenue? Well, my friends, you got it. Hey, if they want Kensington, they got it. Right on. Oh, we're going to do introduction. Chuck Strongbacks. Meet Mom and Dad McCann. Oh, hi, guys. Welcome to the Washington Podcast. And I'm David's right-hand man and executive producer of the show. That's right, brother, and we like you. It is also the same year, 55, when the Walt Disney Club does some stuff. M-I-C-K-E-Y. Whoop! Can't sing that song. It must be copyrighted. the folks at ABC and Disney will kill me. I'm just kidding. Okay, 5 minutes to go. Let me see. A, B, C, D, E, F, G, H, K. Okay, Kensington Avenue. You get one and you got it. J, K. All right, here we go. The principal street of the town of Kensington adopted the community's name for its own. Kensington Avenue first appeared in the street directory of 1851. However, it must have existed much earlier as part of the road to Frankfurt. Early in the 19th century, it was the road to Harrogate Springs, a popular spa of the period. Retro! I know, Scooby. From which springs named the name of Harrogate Lane. Gotcha. Officially, the first section of Kensington was confirmed by a jury in 1847 from Front Street through the Norris Estate to the Leamy Estate. Yeah. Added to mostly by use rather than by deed or ordinance, Kensington Avenue reached its full distance before 1890. In 1857, the avenue was a turnpike. Yeah, how about that? Thank you, guys. Between 1860 and 1870, it was known as the Frankfurt Road. The town of Kensington was laid out by Anthony Palmer and named for the section of London. Because of the principal industry of the residents, Kensington was nicknamed Fishtown, a name which continues in use to this day. Palmer, by the way, has a Kensington Street in name of his honor. Yes, indeed. Wow, look at that. We are now 3 minutes and 30 seconds away from signing off. Ooh, hello, gorgeous. My precious. Water ice. I want the water ice. Oh, I'm sorry. Yeah. Man, you gotta love water ice, I gotta tell you. Yes, indeed. Water ice makes everything nice. And if there's no water ice, what can you do? Oh, anytime, my friends. I'm so glad you joined us tonight. And I drink to you. And, yep, I know. Oh, no! David, you're not going to sign it off in 2 minutes. I'm afraid so because, we got a big week going on. But don't worry, folks. I'll be back again on next Sunday night, beginning at 8, 7 Central, and other things like that. Oh, wish was an hour and 30 minutes. Aw. Here's like one thing, though. The first carnations of the first Johnny Carson shows were an hour and a half until the 80s when David Letterman appeared to host his own show with Carson Productions and things like that. Yeah. David Letterman would have been a great asset for the Tonight Show, but no, they messed it up for him. Jay Leno got the stuff, and as far as NBC concerned, he went on to 11:30. I mean, he's still 12:30 until he went to, as they say, a different network. Yes, indeed. Delicious. Gotta love water. Yes, indeed. WOODER, water. Yeah. And Mom and Dad McCann, make sure you say hi to John and Mrs. Captain, everybody. If they want to watch this podcast again, watch the rebroadcast. We'll be right here. You bet. Well, ladies and gentlemen, that's all the time we have for the Washington Podcasts. So glad you joined us tonight. Until we meet again. Yep, water, that's right. The Midway movie is next right here on Channel 5. I'm just kidding. So thank you so much for tuning into the Washington Podcast. We're so glad you've joined us. Until then, for Chuck Strongbacks, Bob Hilton, Rod Roddy, and the entire team here, I'm David Washington, reminding you to have your vehicles gassed and oiled. See you back next time on the Washington Podcast. Thank you very much for tuning in to the Washington Podcast right here on KDJW5. If you'd like to subscribe, please do so. Subscribe to KDJW5 and hit the bell icon for further newer stuff. Is that you playing the drums, David? Nope, that's not me. I wish it were. Thank you very much. So, from the entire team, this is your dear announcer, Bob Hilton, speaking for the Washington Podcast, a DJ Wash 5 production. Oh, and one final thing, David. How many subscribers we have so far today? Let me see here. Well, we're still at 789. Yep, we are. Stay tuned for more Washington Podcast next week.